Chapter 3, Creating Your Smart Waste Management Plan, the first 4 steps. Now that you've entered information about your company, the subcontractors and waste management companies you work with, as well as details about your project, it's time to start creating your Smart Waste Management Plan. The plan is divided into 9 easy steps, which have in turn been divided into 3 separate phases: preparation, implementation, and review. Navigate to your project by returning to your company page and then selecting the project from the menu on the left-hand side. To begin writing the Smart Waste Management Plan, click on SWMP, short for Smart Waste Management Plan. You'll notice the tabs for each step across the top of your screen. Step 1. In the first step, you must establish responsibilities. You'll need to enter the name, company, company type, and contact number for the person responsible for drafting the Smart Waste Management Plan. The person responsible for implementing the plan, the waste champion, the person in charge of the project, and the client. Filling in this part of the plan will establish clear roles and accountability. Since successful planning and execution of a waste management plan involves the entire team, this data will help clearly identify those involved. You must also identify where the Smart Waste Management Plan will be kept. To complete this step, you must agree to a statement declaring that the client and general contractor will take reasonable steps to ensure waste duty of care is complied with. Then check the box indicating that the information has been entered and save the page. Step 2. The next step is waste minimization. Here is where you'll record decisions taken before the plan was drafted to minimize waste. To add this information, select Add. Select the type of decision from the drop-down menu. Your options include project nature, design, demolition methods, construction methods, materials, or other. One example of the type of decision that you can make to minimize waste includes design elements. So, for example, designing so that you can maximize the use of standard size materials. Once you have selected the type of decision, add information about the decision itself, who made the decision, and the intended results. Then click the Submit button. You're now finished step number 2. Step 3, Forecast. In the forecasting step, you'll be asked to estimate and record the type and amount of waste that will be generated by your project and how this waste will be generated. Select Add on the left of the screen. This will take you to the Edit Forecast page. Select the work package using the drop-down menu. It provides you with a wide variety of options to choose from. If we had entered a subcontractor when we were setting up the system, and that company was involved in the generation of waste, it would have appeared in the drop-down menu, and we could have selected it. Then, select the type of waste that will be generated. Again, this is easy to do using the drop-down menu. Now estimate the amount of waste that will be generated. And indicate the cause of the waste using the drop-down menu choices. Then submit your information. Step 4. Waste Management Options. Once you've estimated the amount of waste you think will be generated, you need to consider how you will manage these waste streams. For each waste stream that is expected to arise, you should estimate the percentage of each that you plan to reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, or dispose of, and whether this will take place on-site or off-site. The SMARTWaste Canada Management Planning Tool helps you develop strategies for managing how you will achieve these estimates. Click Add on the bottom left of your screen to begin identifying the percentage of waste that will be diverted using each option. First, select the waste type. This drop-down list comes from the waste identified in Step 3. Allocate percentage of waste into the relevant categories: reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and dispose. For each of these activities, you'll need to specify whether they're performed on or off-site. And you'll also need to include notes about how these targets will be achieved. You can also record the type of container used in managing the waste and the particular waste contractor involved. And when you're finished, save the information. Congratulations! So you're now ready to implement your SMARTWaste Canada Management Plan.